Hi, we're going to be talking today about how to not let success guilt, this thing called success guilt, which is really a form of fear of success, sabotage you from earning your income potential inside of your coaching business. Now we're talking about this because, believe it or not, it's actually a real thing. It's not just one of these champagne kind of problems that people have. It's a real thing that can maybe holding you back from charging what you're worth. It may be holding you back from going after those speaking gigs. And I think that what happens a lot, what I've seen in my experience, is that it holds a lot of women back from increasing their income rapidly and steadily. So it's actually one of the contributors, success guilt, is one of the contributors to having up and down income inside of your coaching business. So the reason this topic came up, I really appreciate it that one of my certified coach training graduates had emailed my team and said, would Kendall talk about this? She's been successful using our model, and our model is signing on 6-month clients at $5,000 each or more. Okay, that's kind of like our, I would say it's our baseline that we want all of our certified coach training students, while they're still in the training, we want them to aim for that, and we give them the training and the steps on how to do that as they're getting certified in the content and how to be a coach. And what I love about that model is that it means you can achieve your goal of 6 figures with a small number of clients. You don't need to have a big list, and you don't need to get into all these complex, very, very technical internet launches. And the other thing I love is that with 6-month clients at $5,000 or more each, is that you can easily build from there into having groups and, of course, then higher end private clients as well. And that's how you keep your business growing and you making more money. So we're going to talk about what success guilt really is, and I'm going to give you a really cool coaching exercise that I created for you here that's going to transform that really just in a couple of minutes. It'll transform that for you. So what I'm curious to know first is do you type yes in the comment box below if you've ever felt guilty for being successful, if you've ever felt guilty for having more than the people around you, or maybe feeling guilty because maybe you feel like you didn't earn it, or it came too easily, or you didn't deserve it. So any reason why you might be feeling guilty about having success, or even thinking about being more successful, if that causes you guilt. So just type in yes, give me a thumbs up, some kind of emoji there to let me know if this is you. Now, my name is Kendall SummerHawk. I am the creative founder of the #1 business and money certified coach training for women entrepreneurs. And what I do there is I empower and equip ambitious, passionate women like you with the coach training and the done-for-you coaching content that allows you to make significant income inside of your coaching business, whether you're brand new and just getting started, or you've been in business for a while as a coach. And the whole point of doing this is for me is to empower you financially. I want you to be able to work when you want to. I want you to be able to work with high-end clients that you love, and to be able to enjoy significant freedom and flexibility in your life as a result of this. Now, I believe that becoming a soulful business coach, and this is a phrase that I've been using a lot over the last couple of months because I think it really beautifully encompasses being a business coach with this soulful piece that women entrepreneurs crave and demand and need in order, in how they're coached in order to be successful in their business. In other words, it's not just mechanics that makes somebody successful. If it was, everybody would be, billionaires. We'd all be Richard Branson. It's so much about mindset and who we're being, and being able to get out of our own way and be able to make choices that really empower us and move the needle on our businesses. And I believe that when women become soulful business coaches, that it is the easiest path, not that it's easy, but it is, because you have to still work, but it is the easiest path to a lucrative, joyful business in the coaching space that you are 100% in love with. All right, so let's talk about success guilt. Yes, this is a thing. It is not one of these champagne problems that people should be so lucky to have. It's actually something that affects a lot of women. And it's really a form of fear of success. So I want to show you exactly how to not let this sabotage you moving forward in your business. So I want to give you a couple of pointers first, and then I'm going to give you the coaching exercise that I created here for you. So number one, we talk about success guilt and feeling guilty. Only the thing is, it's probably not guilt, actually. It's actually shame. And there are two different things that people often get confused. So the difference is that guilt usually pertains or relates to something we've done. Shame relates to who we are. Okay, so guilt is usually something we've done. Shame relates to our feelings of who we are. So a quick example. I can feel guilty that I didn't get everything on my to-do list done. I can feel guilty about that. Or I can feel shame that I'm somebody who isn't good enough to finish my tasks. You see, those are two different things. So I think that when it comes to this thing called success guilt, I actually think it's more so it's about shame. It's about who we are, which is why the exercise that I created for you, make sure you can hear me here. The exercise that I created for you is going to address this rapidly, soulfully, and very positively in a very inspiring way. So stay with me in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to give you that exercise. Now, the second point or tip that I want to give you about this is you can't rationalize your way out of this. You know, I can tell you that you've earned the right to be successful. I can tell you that you playing small does not make anybody else bigger. You know, you shrinking to fit doesn't help somebody else feel better about themselves. I can tell you all those things. They are all true. They are logical. They are practical. And in my experience coaching thousands and thousands of women over almost my 18 years now in business, if that's all it took to get over this, you know, we'd be done. We'd be moving on to a different topic. What it really has to do with, you can't logic your way out of this. You can't rationalize your way out of this. It has to be a shift in your sense of self-worth. You know, that's where the shift happens, and it can happen rapidly, it can happen instantly, but that's where the shift needs to happen. So I created this really cool coaching exercise to empower and equip you to let go of guilt or really shame is really what it is, and to own your worth. I'm going to walk you through it right now. And you can use, what's cool about this is that you can use this exercise right now. You can use it even if you're just getting started so that you stay open to making significant money in your coaching business. I think that one of the things that is surprising to people, especially the ones who come into our certified coach training, which is our signature program, our Money, Marketing, and Soul certified coach training, they are surprised. Yes, they have to do the work. They have to learn how to be a powerful coach, which I teach them. They have to learn the done-for-you content that's included in the program so that they have something to coach on, and they have to do the work of learning that, and it's very straightforward and easy, and that's all fine and good. But I think that they're surprised at how easily they can charge really awesome fees for their coaching. It's almost like it comes too easily. And I think that, I know I experienced that. You know, I've made lots and lots of money in my business. We've been at 7 figures or multi-7 figures every single year, year in, year out, for 10 years in a row. This will be our 11th year in a row that we have hit that mark. And so, you know, I know what it feels like to run a 3-day event and walk away with almost $1 million in sales. I mean, it's just a phenomenal feeling, or to charge high-end fees for clients, and, you know, to have these multi-6-figure months. I mean, this is a lot of money coming in. And if I didn't keep my head on straight about it, I could easily slip into feeling that, you know, that maybe I don't deserve it, or gosh, why am I getting this blessing and other people aren't? And I just don't even want to go down that path. I don't think that's useful or helpful, and it's not even an accurate path to go down. So that's why I really related to this request from one of our graduates saying, Kendall, can you please speak to this? And I think it's because she knows that I'm a person of deep gratitude, of deep appreciation, extremely humble, and at the same time owning my worth and value. And that's why I'm excited to give you this exercise. So let me walk you through it here. All right, so the exercise is this. I'm going to give you 3 sentence starters, beginning to 3 different sentences. I'm going to walk you through each one with an example. And then you're going to finish the sentence for yourself. So you're going to personalize it for yourself and by completing the end of the sentence. Now I'm going to demonstrate this for you as if you are newer in your business and maybe haven't had that success yet. So you're going to hear these examples being future-based. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm hearing more and more women feeling guilt, which is really shame, as we talked about, before they've even made that kind of success. It's like, oh my God, ladies, hello. You're worried about something that hasn't even happened yet. So I'm going to set you up with this exercise to feel awesome about yourself and understand your worth and really own your worth, and to be clear about the value that you're offering even before you've created that success, so that you can walk forward confidently, charging higher fees, signing up clients, making these, five-figure months. I always have to stop and think of how many numbers that is. Yeah, 10K and above months, which is a 6-figure business is, I think it's $8,700 a month. And that's totally doable, absolutely doable for you when you feel confident in what you're doing. So here's the exercise. So the first statement is this, and you want to jot this down. The first statement is, I will experience this success because I will experience this success because and then you fill in the blank. Let me give you some examples. Because I work hard, because I make sacrifices. Yeah, being successful means you make sacrifices. You don't get to just, hang out on social media and goof around and have things come to you. It usually doesn't work that way. You have to make some sacrifices. And I think one of the biggest sacrifices, I want to just speak to this for a moment, because I talk about these numbers and how you can make it very easily, and you can, but you have to do certain things. You do need to work hard. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on your coaching, and you better be damn sure what you are coaching on. The sacrifice that I think the biggest one is giving up TV, giving up a lot of just ridiculous things that fill up your time that seem important but really are not moving you forward in your business. So is that a true sacrifice? Not really. But you could think of it that way if you wanted to. It's not really. It's like give something up. Sacrifice is about giving something up that is lower to attain something that's of a higher vibration, of a higher value. Okay, that's what sacrifice is. It's giving up something of a lower vibration or value to attain something of a higher vibration and value. So I think it's like sacrificing TV, giving up TV to get coach training. I think that's a worthy sacrifice. All right, I will experience this success because I listen deeply to people, because I listen to my intuition, because I become masterful as a coach. So you want to complete this sentence. You can complete it multiple times. The more the better. I will experience the success because and then just start listing the things that you're going to do, that you're committing to, that are going to really have you earned it. You earned this. All right. Then the next one is, this is my favorite one actually. I will be successful because I am. I will be successful because I am. And this is where you're listing. I want you to list at least 3 qualities. You can list more if you want. 3 qualities about who you are. So for example, generous, like that's one of mine, is generous. I will be successful because I am generous, because I am kind, because I'm a great listener. Being a great listener is so important as a coach. Because I am energetic, because I am intuitive, because I am ambitious. Like I fully own my ambition. I am an ambitious woman. I love being, when I was younger, people say, well, you're so ambitious. Like that was a character flaw. It's like that just made me so mad. It would make me, it actually made me say, yep, and let me show you what that being ambitious is going to do for me in my life. It made me not quit. It made me work on myself. It made me get through tough times. It made me strong. And it made me really accepting of who I am as a person. So you could say I will be successful because I am determined, because I am passionate. So I want you to list at least 3 qualities about yourself. Now here's the key thing. You want to list qualities that are true for you now, today, in this moment. I am passionate. I am determined. I am ambitious. I am energetic. I am all those things that I listed for you as examples. Yours may be different, and that's fine. So I want you to list them that you know they're true for you today. Now, why am I having you do this? Because guilt is about something you do. Shame is about who you are. And having success guilt, I don't call it success shame, but it's really, we call it success guilt, but it really is shame. That's about who you are as a person. So I want you to flood your subconscious. I want you to flood your being with these thoughts and that create all this amazing good feeling about who you are as a person. So that's why I have the 3 statements. That one's my favorite. All right, then the third one is, I can give myself permission to feel positive about my success, which includes feeling, fill in the blank. So let me read that to you again. I can give myself permission to feel positive about my success, which includes feeling proud, excited, happy, pleased, amazed, grateful, like a boss. I mean, whatever it is for you. When I create success, it's like, wow. I mean, I feel includes feeling wow, amazed. I mean, and so incredibly grateful. Gratitude is a huge core value for me. So I feel this enormous sense of gratitude. How lucky am I that I get to do this amazing work called coaching? And now I get to certify women in coaching. This is our 10th year. 9.5 years of certifying women as soulful business coaches. It's like, who gets to do this? It's extraordinary. So I want you to, that statement, I can give myself permission to feel positive about my success, which includes feeling, and then fill it in with at least 3 different strong feelings that you love to feel. The reason I'm having you do that is because I want you to give yourself permission. It's okay to feel amazing. It's okay to own your worth. It is okay to know that you're doing the work. And that's what these 3 statements are all about. Now, I want you to complete these 3 statements, and I promise you, you do this, you read these out loud every day, you are not going to feel success guilt or success shame. You are going to feel extraordinary. And what I love about these statements is that they keep us humble, actually. And humility, I think, is a worthy virtue. They keep us humble. They keep us kind, being kind to ourselves. They keep us out of low self-worth, and they keep you really owning your success because of who you are, and you feeling really worthy. All right, I hope you like these. Give me a thumbs up if you, or some kind of emoji, whatever your favorite one is. Little hearts, I like those. In the comments below, that lets me know that this felt impactful for you. Now, let me talk for just a moment about becoming a soulful business coach, because being a soulful business coach is getting trained on the practical things that help a woman create and grow her business. Things like helping her choose her niche. Thank you for those hearts, appreciate that. Help her with her pricing, with her money mindset, with designing her services, creating her packages. And that applies, by the way, to any business on the planet needs to have those core things in place. So I love training you in those practical things, and each one is a module that I train and certify you in so that you can walk a client through it step by step, and they're going to get a great result. Plus, I train you on how to actually be a coach using my courageous coaching method. So working with women in the as a soulful business coach is coaching women through those practical things, but also it's about coaching her on who she is being. Who she's being, which is why today's Facebook Live is such a beautiful, perfect example of how, if you are interested in doing this kind of coaching, this kind of soulful coaching that is so rich, that obviously I get super jazzed about, then I would encourage you to check out becoming certified as a soulful business coach and learning how to coach like I do. And you can check this out for free. I have a brand new free training. It's 45 minutes, so it's super easy to work into your schedule. It's not a pitch fest. It is not one of those trainings. This is real content that I give you for free because generosity is one of my core values. And the training is 3 simple steps to get started as a soulful business coach for women entrepreneurs. And in that 45 minutes, I walk you through the 3 basic steps and what they are. I give you real training in each of those steps. So regardless if you decide to talk with us about becoming a soulful business coach, you're going to get value from this 45 minutes. I promise you that. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you, talk to you about the best topics to coach women on. I'm going to give you some very specific strategy on how to price your coaching. I'm going to show you one of my favorite techniques for streamlining your coaching so that you work very, very little and have lots and give lots of great value, but have lots of freedom and flexibility in your life and in your business. And every piece that I give you is shown right on your screen there. So, you know, some checklists that I give you, some templates I give you, so you can just copy and paste them right off the screen. I give you a copy of my calendar, all that kind of thing. It's right on the screen in the training, the online training, so you can copy and use that as your own. All right, so the URL for that is posted below in the comments, and it's also, you can go to coachtrainingmasterclass.com, coachtrainingmasterclass.com, and register for that and choose the time that you want and watch it at your convenience. There is also a replay available, so just pick the time that, if it doesn't work for you, just pick a time, and then once that time has happened, we will send you the link to the replay. Okay, it's all set up to take care of you that way. All right, just to finish up here, we are training and certifying women to be soulful business coaches every single day. They are happy, they are loving the training they get, they love the community, they love getting access to me personally every week. They are excited to combine their love of helping other women with making significant income as a coach. And the market, just so you understand this, the market to be coaching women entrepreneurs is wide open. It is, it's amazing opportunity right now. It is totally wide open. It is not saturated by any stretch. It is, there's an abundance. There's literally an ocean of clients available to you. So that means if you are not coaching women entrepreneurs, I think you're giving up a huge opportunity. You're really missing out on being able to thrive inside of your coaching business, feel fulfilled, doing work that you love, and make significant income as a coach. So check it out at coachtrainingmasterclass.com. And thank you. My whole career is dedicated to you creating a lucrative, soulful coaching business that you are 100% in love with. So I'm thrilled to be here with you, and I look forward to seeing you again soon on the next live. My love and brilliance to you. Mwah. Bye-bye.